Hi everybody, Frank from Classic Harley-Davidson, and this week I'm bringing you the featured section of the week. So take a look at all these bikes. All of these bikes are now in our showroom. Normally, these motorcycles would be left in the back until they were 100% ready to ride, ready to test ride, and ready to go home with you. But we wanted you to see everything we got. So really you're going to see two categories of motorcycles in this sectioned off area in the back of the showroom. The first category is right here in front of us. This is brand new bikes, just came off the truck from the York plant that all still need to be assembled and gotten ready for test rides and to go home with you. At the other end, there's something that a lot of you are going to be super excited about. It's the pre-owned bikes that have just recently been traded in. Now, when we take a pre-owned motorcycle in, we go over it thoroughly. Make sure that brakes, tires, fasteners, fluids, all absolutely good for you to be able to ride this motorcycle. At the other end of the room over here, we have all of the motorcycles that we've taken in trade that are not yet ready for the showroom floor. We'll show you a couple of them. Okay, so before we move over to the used bikes, I realized that I had a great opportunity here to answer a question that I've been asked quite a few times, which is what goes on when we prep a motorcycle for the showroom? This is what an Ultra Limited looks like after it comes off the truck and after we've taken it off of the pallet that it's strapped to. You can see that in the back here there's some shipping bracketry. The tour pack hasn't been mounted yet. The windshield is off so that it can fit under the second level that's in the trailer. The windshield is here. You've got the backrest, the antenna. It comes to us in a few pieces. It also comes to us electrically disabled. So when the techs put it together, they have to put the main fuse back in, reassemble the motor, well, take the motorcycle apart in order to be able to reassemble the motorcycle. And then after everything's back together, they check a whole bunch of torque specs, make sure things are lubed, make sure everything's in perfect running order. In general, that takes them somewhere between 4 and 6 hours to do for every individual bike that you see here. Okay, so here's that sneak peek that I was promising you earlier. These are all of the pre-owned motorcycles that we've taken recently that still have to get through the shop and be ready for test rides and things like that. Normally these motorcycles always just stay in the back until we have them 100% ready. And then some of you will every once in a while come in here, you'll look through the pre-owned bike section, you haven't quite found the thing you want, you come up and you be like, Frank, what have you got in the back right now? Then I go, oh, okay. And then we go in the back and I show you a few things back there. Sometimes we find what you're looking for. Well, now they're sitting out here and you can come in and see what we've got. I'm going to show you just a couple of those right now. Okay, so for starters, if you're looking for something a little bit older, inexpensive, but still in great running order, we have this 2001 883 Hugger with a really nice custom paint job. If you're looking for a touring bike, but new is out of the budget, we have this 2008 Ultra Classic. All the paint on this one is really nice, and it's got a couple custom upgrades that we'll talk about probably in a featured Bike of the Week video. We've had a great supply of Sportsters traded in recently. This one is a great example. This is a Harley-Davidson Sportster Roadster, which we've had a lot of folks look for recently because we had one that was on our website. We've got another one back in, so come get that one. And this last one is near and dear to my heart. 2005 Softail Standard. This, in my opinion, especially when I was first getting into Harley-Davidson, is the quintessential Harley-Davidson. It's just got that chopper, badass feel to it, and a 2006 Softail Standard was actually my very first Harley. So Frank, why do you have these bikes all roped off like they are? Well, the simple answer is because they're not yet ready for a test ride or to be taken home with you. However, they are here, you can get a look at them, and if your dream bike is sitting somewhere here in this area, You can even put a deposit on it until it's ready to be test ridden and go home to your garage. I hope you've enjoyed this week's featured section of the week, our Coming Soon section.